The internet is going crazy about Wang Yibo and Zhan right now for the strangest reason imaginable: their lips. You heard right. Their lips are the subject of the biggest relationship rumor storm in C entertainment after fans saw something shockingly obvious during their most recent public engagement. When they arrived, both superstars looked as gorgeous as ever, but one particular detail drove fans into a frenzy. Their lips were suspiciously swollen, as though they had been, well, kissed. Before dismissing this as just another fan-made idea, let's look at the facts. Their bond has been evident since their untamed days, and fans are more loyal to these two than to any other CP in recent history. But this time, their features amply demonstrate the evidence. The photos don't lie. Zhan's normally perfect lips seemed a little puffy, while Wang Yibo's lips had that characteristic bloated look that anyone who has ever had an intense makeout session would recognize right away. This is further supported by their behavior during the event itself. Zhan, who usually sports a cream-colored suit and is known for his poise and grace, seemed especially distracted, as though his mind was elsewhere. Wang Yibo, dressed sharply in black, had this focused, even arrogant expression on his face that suggested he was aware of exactly what everyone was watching but was not going to verify it. Fans immediately started connecting as the detectives they are. It's possible that the two stars were together in private because this happened after a rare night when neither had any scheduled performances. Additionally, the schedule makes sense. To be honest, what are the chances that both of them would attend the same event with identically swollen lips unless something truly interesting happened between them? On the internet, reactions ranged from incredulous to ecstatic. One of the more humorous comments was, "Those aren't just swollen lips, those are battle scars from love." Additionally, someone clearly didn't know when to stop last night. Even to the most skeptical supporters, it seemed strange. Furthermore, these two have previously fueled allegations of a romance. Over the years, discerning admirers have noted a number of details, like the way Wang Yibo's eyes follow Zhan in social settings, how Zhan always seems to relax more when Yibo is around, and their suspiciously matching accessories. However, this lip problem might be the most obvious clue to date, because physical evidence like that cannot be falsified. We may never get official confirmation because celebrity relationships in China are notoriously kept under wraps, but it's hard to ignore the sheer amount of coincidences. Even though this relationship rumor is fascinating, let's talk about Zhan's successful job for a moment. Since The Untamed made him famous, his endorsement income has increased dramatically. Each arrangement requires a minimum of 30 million RMB, or about 4.1 million USD. That's less than what some A-list actresses make. Brands are actually competing for his business because of his stellar reputation, stunning imagery, and, most importantly, his large, devoted fan base. A Chongqing hot pot company reportedly offered him 45 million RMB, 6.2 million USD for a year of sponsorship, but he turned it down since it wasn't enough, according to one insider. There is a huge demand for this individual. He currently represents a number of high-end brands, and his commercial value is compared to that of legends like Liu Yifei. What's even more astounding is that he has become the industry leader without any controversies, which is nearly impossible in the cutthroat world of C entertainment. As 2025 approaches, Zhan hopes to dominate the film industry, but it won't be easy considering the popularity of blockbusters like Neja 2. However, there is already a lot of excitement about his upcoming television drama Tibetan Sea Chronicles, especially since he will be co-starring with the talented up-and-coming actor Zhang Jingyi. If his prior record is any guide, this venture is likely to be another big success. Now let's talk about Wang Yibo, who has had an equally impressive career. Unlike many idols who fade after one big song, Yibo has successfully reinvented himself. As a multi-talented superstar, acting, singing, dancing, and even racing motorcycles. Unmatched in his versatility, he consistently secures high-profile roles that showcase his growing acting prowess. It's amazing how he and Zhan have maintained their friendship, or whatever it is, while both achieving such outstanding success in their careers. Unlike most celebrity friendships that end when the projects do, these two seem to have stayed close for years after The Untamed ended. Their connection has always been captivating, both on and off screen. Fans are still enthralled by their earlier behind-the-scenes films, where their comical chemistry was evident. Yibo would tease Zhan, and Zhan would laugh at all of his jokes, even if they weren't funny. And on multiple instances, they were discovered smiling in secret when they thought no one was looking. These little moments add up to a picture of two people who genuinely enjoy each other's company. Which brings us full circle to those oddly swollen lips. In the world of celebrity rumors, we often hear vague stories about secret dates or matching jewelry, but concrete evidence like this is rare. The fact that both showed up at the same event with the same symptoms demonstrates what fans have long suspected or is just the most astounding coincidence. Some have hypothesized that they might have both had an allergic reaction, but really, these are two of the most watched celebrities in China. Despite their teammates' clear allergic reactions, they were never allowed to attend a major event. Others suggest that it might have been from a covert script reading or rehearsal where they had to practice kissing scenes, despite the fact that none of them had any projects scheduled together. The most straightforward explanation is often the correct one. After spending some precious private time together, they were a little too passionate. Of course, we may never find out the complete truth unless they want to disclose their relationship to the public, which seems doubtful given the situation in the Chinese entertainment sector. Whether they are friends or more, Wang Yibo and Zhan have one of the most unusual partnerships in entertainment. Even when they are not working together, they continue to be each other's staunchest fans, have supported one another through highs and lows, and pursued parallel professional paths to superstardom. Such a bond is rare in any industry, much less the competitive world of Chinese entertainment. Here's something to think about as we wrap up this heated discussion. Imagine how intense that make-out session must have been for them to leave obvious marks hours later, if their lips did indeed swell from kissing. The majority of people merely aspire to possess such a desire. Whether you believe the rumors or not, one thing is for sure. These two have greater chemistry than ever before, and we'll be watching for any fresh developments. The next question is whether you think their bigger lips were a coincidence or a sign of a passionate relationship. Make sure to watch through to the end and leave your theories in the comments section below, as we have one more piece of information that may cause you to rethink everything. For more original content about your favorite celebrities, don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate you joining us on this wild ride through the latest rumors about famous people.